This powerful indicator on TradingView literally gives you a glimpse into the future of price action. It gives a peek into the future, and it's not just any oscillator. I'll show you how to properly set it up, how to read the signals, how to filter out the bad ones, and how to combine it with other indicators to get the amazing accuracy in your trades. I'm in TradingView, and I will be using it to explain the strategy. So first, let's search for the indicator. Head over to Indicators. Here, type in VOSS Predictor. The one we want is called VOSS Predictor, a peek into the future. It's an editor's pick on TradingView. It's made by Immortal Freedom. Once you add it, you'll see it show up right below your chart. This is an oscillator-based indicator, and you'll notice two main lines moving around a centerline set at 0. It's all based on the VOSS predictive filter, which was originally developed by John Ehlers back in 2019. Now, the original version that Ehlers published looks a bit different in terms of visual layout, but the underlying function is the same. If you want to check it out, you can find it by searching VOSS predictive filter in the Indicators tab. That's the original version, but we'll be using the enhanced one here because it's cleaner, adds more features, and still includes the exact same core logic. This updated version combines John Ehlers' pull bandpass filter with the VOSS predictor filter. It also brings in correlation measures and tweaks to the appearance. But the two main components, the VOSS predictive filter and the bandpass filter, are still here and work with the exact same settings. So what are we looking at? The colored line that switches between green and red is the VOSS predictive filter, and the white line is the bandpass filter. There are also color fills in the background to visually show momentum shifts. Now, if the black background bothers you, just go into the settings from here.
Do you feel like everyone around you benefits from artificial intelligence, but you have no idea where to start? Don't wait any longer. Start today. Our free trading bot is simple to use, powered by artificial intelligence, and can earn you up to 1% profit every single day. Over 500 members have already joined. Click the link below now to get free access. This is your chance to harness the power of AI and take a step toward a financial boost.
Open the Style tab and uncheck Dark Background. That's it. Coming back to the indicator, you'll also notice little colored dots showing up along the center line. These are momentum dots, and they play a big role in confirmation. When the dots are green, it shows upside momentum. The brighter the green, the stronger the bullish momentum. And the same goes for red colored dots shown by this indicator. The brighter red means stronger bearish pressure in the market. These dots can help us figure out short-term momentum in real time. Now, here's how you trade with this thing. The real signals come from the crossovers between the VOSS predictor line and the bandpass filter line. When the VOSS predictor line crosses above the white bandpass filter, that's your buy signal, just like we can see happened over here. So this would be your buy signal. And when it crosses below, just like it did over here, that's your sell signal. But of course, you don't want to take every single crossover. In sideways markets or during pullbacks, a lot of these crossovers can be false and not worth trading. That's why we need to filter our signals properly. John Ehlers actually suggested combining this with a trend filter to stay aligned with the bigger picture. This is where those momentum dots help that are not present in the original indicator. If the crossover is bullish, but the dots are red, you ignore that. Buy signal. But if the dots are green and we get a bullish crossover, just like we have over here, that's confirmation for opening a buy signal. Same goes for bearish crossovers. So here we got a crossover, which is S sell signal, and we only take this signal if the dots are red, just like they are over here. But that's still just one layer of confirmation. We're going to add one more that focuses on the bigger trend, something that filters out pullbacks and keeps us from entering against the long-term direction. So for that, go to Indicators again, and here, search for Super Trend. This is a built-in tool on TradingView. Once it's added, it is going to look something like this. First of all, we need to change the settings of this indicator. So for that, head to settings of this indicator from here. Change the ATR length to 55, and then change the factor to 9. This fine-tunes it to work better for longer-term trend detection. All right, now let's go through some buy and sell trade examples to see how we can open buy and sell positions using these two indicators. Let's take a look at this buy setup right here. As you can see, the VOSS Predictor line has just crossed above the bandpass filter line, giving us a potential bullish signal. But we don't take the trade just yet. We need confirmations. First, check the momentum dots on the center line. They've turned green, confirming strong upside momentum. Next, we look at the super trend. And yes, it's green too, confirming that the overall trend is bullish. So all three conditions are met. Bullish crossover, green momentum dots, and a green super trend. Now let's open a buy position here. For our stop loss, I'm placing it just below the most recent swing low, giving enough room for price movement. For the take profit, I'm aiming for a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. As the trade progresses, it starts moving in our favor, and we hit take profit after a steady upward push. Here's a tip. When the crossover happens close to the zero line and is backed by strong green dots, the momentum often has more room to run, so don't hesitate to enter with confidence if the super trend backs it up. Now, take a look at this second bullish opportunity. This time, the crossover happens after a short consolidation period again. The VOSS Predictor crosses above the bandpass filter, giving us the signal. Let's confirm. The momentum dots are green, showing bullish energy building up, and the super trend line is already green, indicating the broader trend is in our favor. With all confirmations aligned, we execute a buy order right at the close of the crossover candle. For the stop loss, I place it just below the recent swing low. For the take profit, I target a risk-reward of around 2:1. Here's another tip. When you see the dots turning from dull green to bright green right after the crossover, it often signals increasing momentum, and those trades tend to reach their targets faster. Watch the shade of the dots closely. Let's now go through a sell trade example. Notice how the VOSS Predictor line has just crossed below the bandpass filter, which is our primary bearish signal. To validate this, we check the momentum dots, and they are red, indicating a strong bearish push. Now we confirm the super trend, and it's red too, meaning we're aligned with the longer-term downtrend. With all conditions satisfied, we go ahead and open a sell position. I'm placing the stop loss just above the recent swing high, and for the take profit, I'm aiming for at least a 2:1 risk-to-reward ratio. During strong trending moves, crossovers that happen below the zero line, with red dots usually have more weight behind them. These are high probability setups, so keep an eye on their position relative to the center. And that's pretty much the full breakdown of this indicator. It's a seriously powerful tool if you use it the right way, with patience, confirmation, and solid risk management. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.